Good morning to all of you. It is my privilege to invite you all for the International 8th Conference on Sustainable Waste Management. On this inaugural function, the dignitaries on the dais, Professor Sadhana Ghosh, President of this inaugural function, Dr. C.L. Venkatrao, my beloved brother who spoke so great about me, but I am not that great. I am a simple citizen of this country and state. C. Karikal Valvan, an active, dynamic Principal Secretary, Municipal Administration and Urban Development. C. B.S.S. Prasad, Chairman, AP Pollution Control Board. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Vice Chancellor, Acharya Nagarjuna University. Professor Mohanty, Professor Morshek, Professor Sambasya Rao, Vice Chancellor, Mizoram Central University. Professor Rosaya, Registrar, Nagarjuna University. Professor Koteswar Rao, Dean, Dr. Brahmaji Rao, Professor Department of Environment Sciences, other dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, delegates, staff of this university, friends from media, and my dear students. Good morning to all of you. My state, the sunrise state of Andhra Pradesh, it is 5 years old, newborn state. At the time of bifurcation, we had all the problems. We do not have capital for our state. We are left with deficit budget for managing the state. We had so many problems. But my dynamic Chief Minister, who is a hard-working visionary, has tried all the best during these 5 years and made the state one of the fast-growing states in the country, having 15% GDP in agriculture and double-digit GDP for the last 3 years. Wherever there is a new technology in any field, we are interested to get it to our state to develop our state. Like we had FinTech conference in our Vizag, Agri-Tech conference in Vizag, we have EduTech, we have MedTech conferences, so that whatever the best practices are there in the world, we want to get to our state, so that we develop, we prosper, we must be the leaders of the country. And in coming 20 years, we are planning to become one of the best states in the world in both the welfare, also in development. During the process, our government is planning to have the best sanitary system, managing the sustainable waste management. In this process, we have organized this conference through our Municipal Administration Department. We know our state is having a proactive attitude. During this 3-day conference, around 700 delegates have come from all over the world. China, Russia, Korea, Middle East states, Middle East countries, and also European countries. During 3 days, you will have nice hospitality by us. You enjoy our best tasty, spicy food, special sweets of our state, and also get the blessings of our goddess Kanakadurga. You can have nice entertainments in the evening in the Krishna river front because our state is giving maximum promotion for the tourism activities so that you'll have a nice time. During these 3 days, I know you are going to have around 300 presentations. People have come from industries, people have come from NGOs, people have come scientists, researchers, academicians, and every walk of life who are interested, who are working in the field of sustainable waste management. So that, because this is an important event, because we are in this modern periods, urbanization has become more and industrialization has become more, modernization has become more, so that waste is also becoming more. It is not only in urban areas and rural areas as well is a big problem. So during this 3-day conference, I wish you'll have so many success stories, how you are managing the solid waste, liquid waste, industrial waste, how you are managing, and how best you can advise us to follow these procedures. You will have your success stories that also you can present during this conference. So this conference is so important. The outcome of this conference should be adaptable by us, because over a period of time, the waste is increasing, whether it is a solid waste, liquid waste, or air pollution, or a sound pollution. It is becoming a big hazard for the society. Especially if you see the urban areas, as our Mohanty said, as our Principal Secretary said, every individual generates waste, every household generates waste, every habitation generates waste, every industry generates waste. But the question is how it is disposed. What an amount of hazard that it creates before it is disposed. They are important, because in urban areas, the plastic, one of our guests said, he has seen so much of plastic waste on the banks of the Krishna river. It's true. Whatever the mechanism we are adopting, we are not able to avoid the plastic waste, because people are so much used for it for many decades. It is difficult to stop it all of a sudden. But now if you know, the plastic decay takes hundreds of years. So is the importance of that plastic waste should be avoided, or how the best way of disposal. In this solid waste management, in the urban areas, now we are seeing every day hundreds, thousands, lakhs of metric tons of waste is coming out, either from industry, or from households, or from electronic tools, this one, or biomedical waste, or vegetable waste, decay, waste that can be decayed, and construction waste, demolition waste. So many things are coming in lakhs of metric tons. Unless they are disposed, one is becoming spoiling our health, they are contaminating the water sources, they are giving a source for bacteria, virus, which can give a contagious disease, epidemic diseases. So the health hazard is a big problem by this waste. So we in our state, we have planned to dispose by mechanization, like your compactors, loaders, and transportation, and then vehicle mounted road cleaners, drainage cleaners, all these equipments we are using to clean. That's how the best practices we are using. Our state, certain cities have got the best awards of cleanest city, and best award for the best management of solid waste. Like this we are getting awards. Still we feel we are doing so much of work, but the problem is much bigger. Unless we take simpler methods and cheaper methods, effective methods to dispose of them, we cannot solve the problem. Another important question is, we are concentrating on creating wealth from waste. Because without income generating from the waste, people will not be much interested, and it will be very costly to dispose of the waste. That's how in my municipality, one of the municipal towns, we are getting at least 10,000 rupees per day by disposing. That means we are collecting, transporting, segregating, and disposing. In this disposal, we are, after segregation, this one, vegetable waste or other things, we are sending it for the compost manufacturing. Other solid waste, we are segregating some metals, plastics separately. Other things we are sending it to, as we said, we are sending it to power generations, biogas generations, and certain things. The plastics and other metals we are breaking into small pieces. That waste we are giving it to bitumen, laying the roads. They are giving stronger roads than with a better way of disposing the plastics and small metals. This is how we are trying to dispose and get money out of it. And by disposing the solid waste to generators, generating power plants also,